Our world often seems to organize itself magically, without any central control, but with complex effects. This phenomenon is called self-organization. It is at the heart of the research of our institute, the Max Planck Institute for Dynamics and Self-Organization. As part of the celebration of its 100th anniversary in 2025, the special exhibition, Like Magic, at the Forum Wissen in Göttingen, invited children and adults to discover fascinating natural phenomena. This video is a digest of an exhibit exploring a current line of research at the Department of Living Matter Physics, showing intriguing similarities between physical and human interactions. Physics of Love and Hate. Learn about the research in the Department of Living Matter Physics with Shakespeare's story of Romeo and Juliet. Here's much to do with hate, but more with love. Why then, O brawling love, O loving hate? Romeo and Juliet is a tragic love story written by William Shakespeare. Romeo and Juliet are young people from the Italian city of Verona who fall in love. But they cannot be together due to an ongoing conflict between their two families. Juliet fakes her death to escape an arranged marriage. Romeo believes she's actually dead and takes poison. When Juliet awakens, she finds him dead and kills herself. Their tragic deaths finally bring peace between their families. In the following, you will find out that such complicated interactions as in human relationships are also reflected in laws of physics, and the magic word is non-reciprocity. In human relationships, we often expect reciprocity, a kind of balance where actions lead to equal reactions. Love is returned with love, a smile invites a smile. But as Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet reminds us, life doesn't always work that way. Interactions between humans are often non-reciprocal, and thus can be complex and frustrating. In physics, reciprocity is the rule, most famously in Newton's third law. For every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. This rule holds for every fundamental interaction. Living matter is ruled by effective interactions like the human relationships in Romeo and Juliet, which are not easily accessible by fundamental physical laws. Bacteria and cells that consume energy to move or reproduce generally act on one another without receiving an equal response in return, just like unreturned love or escalating hatred. These imbalanced interactions are non-reciprocal and lead to surprising patterns, movement, and even self-organization. Imagine two identical balls thrown towards each other. According to Newton's laws, they will collide and bounce off each other equally. This is reciprocity. Attraction and repulsion are mutual. Now, imagine that these balls become alive. In living matter, individual units consume energy. This allows one ball to chase the other, which flees from it, just like in a love-hate relationship. Living, or active matter, can be realized in a physics laboratory using synthetic active particles, which move on their own just like bacteria. Motion arises by catalysis of chemical reactions, which drive the emergence of non-reciprocal interactions. What happens when many such particles interact? This is one of the questions that drives the research of the Department of Living Matter Physics. You can now take a trip exploring the many fascinating phenomena that arise. More is different. Non-reciprocity in a many-particle system acts as a complete game-changer. Simple rules at microscopic scales produce complex behaviors at larger scales. In this movie, chase and run, or love and hate interactions between two types of particles, magenta and blue, eventually give rise to spiral patterns. These spirals emerge from an initially random mixture. emergent behavior is more than the sum of the parts, surprising and magical. Living organisms have evolved to sense their environment, a crucial adaptation that allows them to find food and potential mates, or to escape predators. Even simple organisms, like bacteria, can detect each other's presence. Here, two populations in red and blue influence each other in a non-reciprocal manner. Non-reciprocity lets them self-organize into a perpetual dance within a bustling condensate, echoing the fiery passion between Romeo and Juliet. This animation shows the coexistence of reciprocal and non-reciprocal states in the same system. The reciprocal droplets are mostly stationary, while the non-reciprocal background, large-scale blue-orange stripes, moves in waves. Interactions can transform one state into the other in unpredictable ways, just like human relationships can suddenly switch between love-hate and mutual love. Non-reciprocal physics reflects this unpredictability, and the result is chaos. Life is powered by chemical reactions. How did the repeating cycles of chemical reactions get started and keep going? Chemical reactions that power life often need enzymes to speed them up. The chemicals produced in these reactions can act as matchmakers that mediate love-hate relations between the enzymes. This leads to the mesmerizing fireworks shown in the animation, where spheres of different colors represent different kinds of enzymes, surrounded by invisible clouds of chemicals. We see that non-reciprocity helps regulating chemical reactions in space and time. It thus might have contributed to create the right conditions for the origin of life. To learn more about the magic of non-reciprocity, visit lmp.ds.mpg.de.